Hello and welcome back to another Tartan Talk Tuesday. This week is the week of St. Patrick's Day, which is a very popular day of celebrating the Irish. So I thought I would do a bit of an old school traditional Tartan Talk Tuesday and talk a little bit about what's going on in the past and in the news. So let's jump right in. Tartan in the past. While kilts and tartan are predominantly thought of as Scottish, they do have some roots in Ireland as well. There have been some historical mentions of kilts being worn in Scotland. There are some sections of Scotland that are very close to Ireland, some as close as 12 to 18 miles coast to coast. So there was bound to be some crossover from Scotland to Ireland and vice versa. Traditionally, Irish kilts were one solid color. For instance, the saffron kilts that were worn by the Irish regiment in the British Army were like a saffron color, and they were just one solid plain color. And there are still some pipe bands, for instance, that wear those solid colors. But a few decades ago, they actually came up with a series of Irish tartans, and they were mostly targeted towards the Irish Americans. However, they're becoming quite popular as time goes on. While Scottish tartans represent different clans or different family names, the Irish tartans actually represent the county in Ireland where your family is from. There are also a few different tartans that have been around for longer than these Irish county tartans. For instance, the Irish National Tartan, which is to represent all of Ireland. Tartan in the news. McDonald's is on topic today. McDonald's every year comes out with their Shamrock shake, which is a green minty flavored milkshake that comes out every March right before St. Patrick's Day. McDonald's decided to put together a video that I think they thought would probably go viral, but it's going viral for the wrong reasons. They have a man drinking a shake with straws sticking out of the shake that look like drones of a bagpipe. He's wearing a tartan tie and a tartan hat, and he's standing in front of a changing background. There's sheep and then a rainbow, and then Stonehenge. Of course, as most people know, Stonehenge is in England. Tartan and bagpipes is really more of a Scottish thing. So there's not a lot of actual Irish stuff in this video. The social media world has become slightly outraged at this, and McDonald's quickly took down the video. However, there's been several news stories written about it, and while it can be common for people to mistake Scottish and Irish cultures, they are actually two different places. They have their own cultures, just like, for instance, Germany and Italy are very different. Piece of the week. Since we were talking about Irish culture, I thought that I would go with this piece, which is a turtleneck that has Celtic knots going down the front of it. It is made from a stretchy black fabric and has silkscreen Celtic knots down the front, and it's a very comfortable garment and just sort of has the unique Celtic knot detail to add to its interesting look. Tartan of the week. The tartan of the week this week, I'm going to go with one of the Irish county tartans. Since this is the week of all things Irish, I'm going to go with one of the Irish counties where some of my ancestors came from, and it's also one of my favorite Irish tartans, and it is the County Cork tartan. So tartan of the week this week, County Cork. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next week for another Tartan Talk Tuesday. Cheers.